Um, my name is Sai. I work for Unite Students in Glasgow and I will be doing your viewing today. I just want to check, can people see and hear me okay? So what I will do is I will just wait a couple of minutes just to make sure that everyone that wants to watch the viewing can join, and we will go from there and I will show you around this lovely. Okay, I will give it just one more minute and then we will get started, okay? Hello, Xinguang. Okay, so I've got lots of people joining, so I'll get started in just a minute or so. Just want enough time for everyone to join so they don't miss the start. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you can see me. I'm not too sure. I know I can see myself, but I didn't know if everyone could see me. Okay, so shall we start? It's been a few minutes, so I think we should start. Okay, hello everybody. My name is Sai, and I work for Unite Students in Glasgow, in Scotland. So I've worked for Unite Students for about a year and a half, 18 months. I currently work at another property in the west end of Glasgow, near the University of Glasgow, but today I'll be showing you around our lovely Blackfriars property. Blackfriars is in the city centre of Glasgow, in an area called Merchant City. So this area used to be really busy, and still is. Now it has become a lovely place to live in the city centre of Glasgow. So from this property, you're very close to the University of Strathclyde and the Caledonia University, as well as some of the other smaller colleges and universities that are based in the city centre. So Blackfriars itself is maybe a 10-minute walk to the city centre, where there are lots of shops, bars, restaurants, anything you need really. And we are super close to 2 train stations as well as a bus station, which means it is a great location to go exploring, not just Glasgow, but the rest of Scotland. And as you'll know, there are some beautiful places across Scotland that are great to go and see. So a great place to stay if you want to do some weekend trips or even a day trip outside of Glasgow. So Blackfriars, as you'll see later in the viewing, is consisted of 2 blocks. So there's 2 blocks. So whilst there are only 2 blocks, the building itself is quite big and has over 500 rooms. So we've got 2 blocks, block 4 and block 6. A little bit confusing, I know, but I think this is just the street number was 4 and 6. So rather than A and B, they have gone for 4 and 6. So I will show you around these blocks. I will show you our show flat, our common area, the outside area, and anything else you may want to see. So I think the way we will do this viewing, just to make it a bit easier, is I will show you around, and if you have any questions, I would save these until the end and we will do a question and answer session, so I can answer any of your questions you may have. I feel if we do questions in the middle, we're all going to get confused where we are, and I'm not good at looking at questions and showing around at the same time. So I think if we save the questions until the end, then I will answer any questions you may have. Okay, so I will turn my camera and hopefully you'll be able to see not just my face anymore. Okay, so this is the common room of Blackfriars. So the common room is a lovely open space on the ground floor of Block 4. So we've got a big space for you to do lots of different activities. So we've got a ping pong table for students to use, a seating area, as well as a TV that people like to come and sit and look at. Great to relax with your friends, etc. Watch a film perhaps. Some more of the ping pong table. Here you go. And they're also not very exciting, but good to have if you are hungry and it's too late to go to the shops. Some vending machines, a printer, which is good if you need to print things, a last minute assignment, you've got an emergency bit of documentation to put in, then this is perfect for you just to quickly run downstairs and you can print this off. And then this goes through to the rooms, which I will show you later. Here we have the reception area with Liz, and here is where we take any questions you may have, as well as take in parcels, letters, etc., which I will talk about a bit more soon. Okay. So I think what I will do is we will come back to this area, but I will first show you the bedroom, which I think is the most important aspect. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me just get in. Okay, so I am currently in our show flat. So this is not a real room at Blackfriars. This is what we use to show people around. And it gets you a good idea of what the rooms look like. So again, this isn't a real room because at the moment Blackfriars is full. So I can't show you someone's bedroom because I don't think they would like that. But this is a good example of what the rooms do look like. Okay, so let me just turn my camera. Okay, if I step here. So as you're walking, here to your left you have the bathroom, which I will show you in a minute. You have some drawers. And then you have a bed. So a nice bed. You have a nice big board to put some notes, etc. And then we have some shelving units, a desk, a chair, as well as some drawers and a mirror. So like I said, this is the bedroom area. So this is what the majority of the rooms at Blackfriars look like. So they are nicely decorated and they have all the things you need for a comfortable stay. So the standard room. I will go through that again just so you can see. So as you come in, you have the washroom. You have some drawers, which are nice and big. So lots of space to store your clothes up here, as well as up here as well. And then we have the bed. Underneath the bed, there is some storage as well for bigger items, such as suitcases or things that you do not want access to often. You have then got the nice big pinboard to put notes or some decoration, and then some shelving units. And then a nice big desk, so lots of notes, space for studying and putting your notes, or just relaxing and watching some TV, as well as some drawers here. So the room comes with all the basic things you will need, such as chair, bin, mattress protector. The rooms do not come with this bedding. This is just to make the room look nice, the same as this decoration. It is to help give you an idea of what your room could look like, but all the basic necessities come with the room. Okay, so now I will show you the bathroom. So every room at Blackfriars is en suite. So every room has their own bathroom, which means you do not need to share with other people. Okay, so the room is quite big, plenty of space to move around, plenty of space. So it comes with all the basic things you would need, such as the sink, the toilet, as well as a shower with a door to keep the rest of your bathroom dry. So these are electric showers, so it should always have a good level of hot water. It also has a place to put your towels and things like this. So an excellent space for you to use the bathroom, which is lovely. So no sharing with flatmates' bathroom. Everybody gets their own bathroom. Okay, now this side is a little bit strange because this is an example of what the kitchen area looks like. So obviously this is not a real kitchen because it is missing the oven and things like this, but this is the decoration of the kitchen. So lots of shelving and a nice countertop and a nice sink. So I'm sure if you get in contact with uHome agents or even looking at the Unite Students website, you will be able to see more pictures and videos of what a genuine kitchen looks like. So again, the kitchen comes with all the things you would need to be happy. It comes with a cooker, it comes with an oven, a microwave, a kettle, and then there are usually also a nice seating area as well. So every sort of kitchen has a nice table and chairs and a nice big sofa. So you and your flatmates can all sit together, maybe have a meal together, play some games, watch a movie together on your laptop. So a lot of space for you to live and be happy. There are also lots of shelves. So as you'll see, lots of shelf and storage unit. So every flat has lots of shelves so you can store all of your items, enough for every flatmate to have a couple of cupboards each at least, which is great. Okay, let me spin back to myself. Okay, so this is the bedroom / kitchen. I know it is a little bit strange because it is not a full bedroom and a full kitchen, but this gives you a good idea of what the bedrooms look like. Hopefully you have already looked online and seen some pictures of Blackfriars, so you know that this is what they look like as well. So a few things to mention about your bedroom. So everything in your bedroom that comes with the room, the sofa in the kitchen, your chair, your mattress, they are all provided for you, as I said before. But one great thing about Unite Students is our maintenance team, our estates team. And this is a team of employees that we have on site at Blackfriars that are here for you to help you fix anything. So, for example, oh no, I've broken my chair. If your chair is broken, then you can go on the My Unite app when you are living here and say that your chair is broken and they will come and fix it or give you a new one. The same is maybe your drawer's broken. A member of staff will come and fix this for you. So it's really great. You do not need to worry about anything. If something gets broken, accidental, then we will fix that for you, no problem. Okay. So is there anything anybody would like to see in the bedroom again? Perhaps they did not see. If you just put it in the chat, I can show you again quickly. If not, we will move on to some other areas. Nope. Okay, so I will go on to the next area. 2 seconds. So I tried to get out of this room. Here we go. So back into the common area, which I have already shown you. So the ping pong, the front door, Liz at reception. So if we go through here, so this is to all the rooms in block 4. So there are two lifts to get you to where you need to go. So in block 4, there are 9 floors. So I know this says 8, but there are 9 floors. So a lift that goes all the way up to the 8th floor. And then there is one flat on the 9th floor. So you have to get the lift to the 8th floor and then walk up. So not too big of a problem, but the majority of you would be on floors 1 to 8. So 2 lifts to get you up, which is great. If I take you out to the back area, let's go to the back area. Okay, so outside, we have a bike area. You can see. So a place for you to store your bikes if you cycle or buy a bike whilst you're in Glasgow. There are also some seating areas for people to sit as well. And if you come along here, so we also have a car park. So perhaps if you drive or you get a car and you need somewhere to stay, we have a limited number of car park spaces, which is about £20 per week to park your car. Okay, so maybe this is a better view. So this here, this is block 4. Okay, so quite tall, quite long. So this is block 4. And then this is block 6. Okay, so block 6, again, not as tall, but goes round along. Okay, so I will show you inside block 6 as well. So block 6 is a little bit smaller, but it is the same design as well. Okay, let me just get my key. Okay, so this is the entrance to block 6. So just a smaller entrance. So here we have some mailboxes. So block 4 also has mailboxes, but these are on the outside. So every day the postman will come and he will put the letters in your mailbox. So each flat has one mailbox each to share between you and your flatmates. So if you are in 501, the postman puts all your letters in this mailbox for you. Nice and secure, so only you and the people in your flat have access to your letters. Any big parcels go to me or someone else at reception to look after for you. So if you walk through into block 6, there is just one lift for block 6. Just one lift, but again, slightly smaller. So down the corridor, this is the look inside a corridor. So not very exciting, but you can walk down and here are all the different flats. So you have a flat here, so GO5. So you have a flat door and then a bedroom door. So block 6 and block 4 both have a laundry room. So here you have washing machines and here you have dryers. So what we do is through the My Unite app, you can use the washing machine. You load up your app with credit and you can use the laundry machines. And it's really great because you put the washing on and it will give you a little notification, a little message to say, your washing is finished, your drying is finished. So you can come down and collect it. So there is no forgetting about your washing, which is really great. Okay. So that is it really for block 6. So block 6 is, like I said, a little bit smaller, and it does not have a common room. It is mainly just the flat and bedrooms as well as this laundry room. So what I will do is I will walk back to block 4. I will show you the laundry room in block 4, and then maybe we can do some questions, because I've seen a few questions at the bottom, so we can go through them, and then if anyone else has any questions as well. So here we are, back out to block 4. So there is also the bin area, not exciting, but a nice area away from your rooms for the bins, so out of the way, nice and tidy. Okay, so like I said, if you want to go to block 4 or the reception, you can go through this way. So you can go through this way. There is also a gate, so you can go out and then to the city centre this way as well. But I will just go back this way because it is much easier. Okay, so back past the bike shed. So if you bring a bike, you can store your bike here for free. Here we have the smoking area again. So I just put my card in. Oh. That's better. Take you to the other laundry room just so you can see. So here we go. Through the laundry room. So again, another laundry room in block 4, very similar. You have some washers and also some dryers. So some people are using them at the moment. So hopefully it's not too loud. And then we also have some donation bins for charity. So if you've got some clothes that you do not want, we donate that to charity. So a good cause for people that need it as well. Okay. So that is basically Blackfriars. So I've sort of shown you around the common area that we have in block 4 and the reception, where we collect your parcels and give them out to you, where if you have any questions we will come and help you. I've shown you our show flat, so what a bedroom looks like, an idea of what the kitchen looks like, and then I've shown you block 6, the laundry room in block 6 and the mailbox area and things like that. One of the great things about Unite students is our My Unite app. So one of the great things about the app, like I said, is you can do your laundry through the app, but there are also a few other features. So like I said, if something is broken in your bedroom or you need something to be fixed, then you can use the My Unite app to raise a maintenance request, and you can put this on the app and let a member of staff know that something is broken or something needs fixed. Or even if you don't know how to use something, maybe you don't know how to use the oven, you can put it on the app and a member of staff will come up and show you. It's also great for if you maybe want to raise a noise complaint, maybe someone is having a party and it's too late, you can put this on the app and it goes to a member of staff and we will have a look and speak to the noisy flat and tell them, okay, maybe it is time to be a bit more quiet. Of course, you are allowed parties, but when it is too loud, too late, then maybe we will ask you to be a bit more quiet and considerate of your neighbours. Another thing is we always have a member of staff on site. So at the moment, the office is open 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. So there is someone at the desk for 12 hours a day. If you've got any questions, any parcels, you need help with something, a member of staff is always here to show you around. and to help you out with anything you may have. After 8 p.m, we have our safety team who are on site and always here to look out for you if you have any issues, or if you are locked out of your room or there is a noise complaint, then they are always here to help you. We also have our emergency phone line. So if you need an emergency about Unite students, such as you are locked out of your room, you've got no electric or something big like this, we have a 24-hour phone line which you can call, and you can speak to a member of Unite student staff, and then they will get in contact with us and we will come and help you as quick as possible. And one last thing to note is our key card. So to get anywhere in the building, the front door, your flat door, the bedroom, you will need your Unite Students card, which we will give you when you check in. This means the area is nice and secure and protected. It means that only people that live at Blackfriars can get into Blackfriars, so you do not need to worry about people coming in from the city centre, walking past and getting into the property, because they will need this key, so you can be assured that you are nice and safe and happy. Okay, I think that is really all I have to say about Blackfriars. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I'm sure you have got plenty of questions. So what I will do is I will go through the chat and answer any questions. But if you have any more questions, just type them in English, please, and I will answer them for you. Okay? So any questions you have, even if you think it is a silly question, or maybe something I've already said but you didn't hear properly, then just say it again and I will answer this for you. Oh, let me get out of the light. Okay, so we've got a question here. How many floors? From Lemon227. How many floors in total? So block 4 has 9 floors. So you've got the ground floor all the way up to floor 9. So the lift, like I said, goes up to the 8th floor, and then there's just one flat on the 9th floor. So if you get the 9th floor, then you have to get the lift to the 8th floor and just walk up one set of stairs to that flat. I know it is a little bit annoying, but if you've got a 9th floor flat, then you have the highest floor and the best view. But I do not think there are any 9th floor rooms left. Anything else? So some in Chinese. If you could ask in English, that would be great. How much each week? So the room prices are always changing. It is probably best to check the Unite Students website or speak to your uhomes agent. They will be able to give you the up-to-date price at any time. It depends on what type of room you want. So we have classic rooms, and then it goes all the way from Premium 1 to Premium 4. So some of these rooms are a little bit bigger, or perhaps the room has a balcony or a dishwasher, a few extra things, which means the price per week goes up. And it is the same for how long you book. So if you book for 44 weeks, it is a little bit more per week than if you book for the full 51 weeks. So your best bet is to speak to your booking agent, and they will be able to give you the current up-to-date price, because I don't want to give you a price now and it changes. Is it for free? I think we were talking about the bike shed. If so, yes, the bike shed is free. So if you buy a bike when you're in Glasgow and you want to store it, then of course you're welcome to use the bike shed. Just make sure that you have a lock to lock your bike up. But other than that, you're free to use it whenever you want, however you want. Which block is more popular? Great question again. I would say they are both equally popular. I think I would say maybe block 6 is a little bit more quieter, just because it is a little bit further down the road. So there is not really anything at the end of that road. So people quite like that because it's a little bit quieter. But then block 4 is bigger and taller, so people like the higher floors of block 4. So the 8th floor, the 9th floor, people really like that. So then that is also popular. So it's hard to say which one is popular. I think they are both equally popular. It just depends on what you would like. Okay, a question from Victoria. How far from the supermarket? So one of my favourite things about Blackfriars is the nearest supermarket is perhaps maybe 1 minute away. Not even 1 minute. At the end of the road at Blackfriars, there is a big supermarket called Aldi. This is a great supermarket. It is really, really cheap and it sells everything. It's quite big as well. So if you need a supermarket, Aldi is your best option. At the end of the road, big shop with all the things you would need and quite cheap. But because we are in the city centre, there are lots of options of all the different supermarket brands that you get within the UK. Gym. Unfortunately, we do not have a gym at this property. We would love a gym, but we just don't have one. But again, in the city centre, there are a few different types of gyms. I know that the universities have their own gyms that you can sign up for, which are pretty cheap for students. So you can speak to them about this and they can sign you up. You can use them. Also, there are a few public gyms in the city centre. There are a few different brands and companies and different types of gyms, some with swimming pools, some without swimming pools. Some are cheap, some are expensive. But because Blackfriars is in the city centre, there are a good option for a lot of different types of gyms, maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes away. So if you want the gym, you have got the option for a gym. We have Victoria. Can we have a party here? Yeah, you can have a party. So we don't have rules about no parties and all of this. All we ask is that people are respectful of their neighbours. So you're allowed to party, you're allowed to have some guests in your flat as long as it is okay with your flatmates. Unite students have no problem with this. We know you are students, and whilst you are here to study, it's also important to have a good time, enjoy yourself, see the city, have some parties. So like I said, on the My Unite app, you can report if you think it is too loud or too late, and a member of staff will come up and assess the situation. And if it is too late, too loud, then they can help get it quiet again. And another thing is, if you like to party, then again, we're in the city centre. There are so many bars and restaurants and clubs and places to go that even if it is too late to have one in your flat, we have the whole city centre and so many different types of places to go. So you'll never be bored and you'll always have the opportunity for a party. I hope that answered your question. Okay, does anyone have any other questions? Any questions about Unite students? Any questions about Blackfriars? Any questions about Glasgow? I can answer them for you quickly, as we still have a little bit of time. I'll wait to see if anyone's typing a question. Nope, no questions? Well, that's good. I think it, to me, means that I've hopefully shown you around Blackfriars as best I can, and I've maybe answered your questions on the way. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. So I will end this viewing here, but like I said before, if you have any questions, get in touch with uhomes, the agent. I'm sure they will be able to help you further with things such as what rooms we have left and how much it costs, because I'm sure after seeing this, you really want to stay at Blackfriars. It's a lovely place to stay in a great location in the city centre, so I think you'd really like it. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Nice to speak to you, and thank you for listening and for watching, and thank you for all of your questions too. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.